Hi, I'm Isabel Neal, and this week we went over Chapter 4 of the State of Consciousness, and I will be answering or talking about narcolepsy. I chose this question because I've always been infatuated with the idea of sleep paralysis, and I think it's all very interesting, and it always is very confusing. It's also very confusing to me at the same time. So some things that I learned from the video was that this starts to happen at the age of between 10 to 20, but it can last forever. So currently there is no cure for sleep paralysis, but they are trying to figure out what is causing the hypocretin producing neurons to die, which are in our hippocampus, and that those people who have narcolepsy experience a 90 to 95% loss of these hypocretin producing neurons, and they're starting to do a therapy that is trying to help create more of them, but we won't be able to tell if it's working between 10 to 15 years. Something else that I learned is that when people who have narcolepsy are falling asleep, they can have these things called hypothalamic hallucinogenics, which is when you aren't paralyzed in your sleep, but you are having a vivid dream, just as you're falling asleep. So you know you're dreaming, but it feels so real, and it's when you're waking up and falling asleep, so you can't always really distinguish if it's actually happening or not. So it's very difficult for them. And then narcolepsy relates to what I've learned in this course so far, because it further helps my understanding and knowledge of what each part of the brain does and its importance and function to our everyday lives. And my question for my classmates is, what is the hippocampus and where is it located? And then I will be answering Emily's question, which was, how can you, she was confused about positive and negative correlations. And so to describe that is if the correlation coefficient is greater than 0, then it's positive. So another way to say that, so if both of the variables that you are determining are both decreasing, then it'll be positive. And that is how I would describe that to you. Thank you.